Warning, the following video will contain content that is not appropriate for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright, this is it, everyone. One final showdown for tonight. Who will win, and who will go home crying like a little bitch? Find out right here, right now. At another one of my Pokemon Battle Revolution rant battles. Fuck yeah. Alright, so this is going to be my last one for today. And I want to end things on a bit of a high note, because I know, like, in this Pokemon Battle Revolution rant battle series, a lot of the times I talk about, negative shit. Or shit that pisses me off in general. But I figured today, you know what? Fuck it, I'm ending this shit on a high note. So, God damn it. Someone's doing yard work behind me. Or making some kind of loud noise. Sorry, that's why I paused there for a second, because I heard some kind of like motor going, and I'm like, what the fuck? Swear to God, I'm surrounded by idiots. All of our neighbors are idiots. Well, the ones immediately to our right and left are idiots. I especially hate the ones to the left, though, because they have children, and they make noise sometimes. And when I'm trying to leave to go to goddamn work, they're playing in the fucking street and riding their goddamn bikes everywhere. It's like, get the fuck out of my goddamn way. I'm trying to go to work in my goddamn car. Of course, if it were Grand Theft Auto, I could just run their asses over. But, of course, you can't do that in real life because they send you to jail because running over children is bad. Ooh. There's too many humans anyway, I mean, really? Would anyone really care that much if I killed a couple children? I mean, come on, really? There's too many children in the world as is. People shouldn't be having children. They should be adopting children. You know how many children need to be adopted? You know what? If you have your own children, then congratulations, you're a selfish douchebag. Because you know what? There's tons of children out there without a home that need to be adopted. So if you go out and decide to have your own children, you know what? You're a selfish asshole. An asshole, apparently. No, you're a selfish asshole, if I can say that phrase correctly. Selfish asshole. And you should go fuck yourself. Because, again, there's a lot of kids that need to be adopted. So, you know what? I mean, really, I should just run them over, but probably go to jail for that. So, and it's not worth me going to jail over. If I'm going to jail, it's going to be for something a lot better than running over a few stupid kids that get in my way. No matter how damn badly the urge hits me sometimes. Like, some days I just really want to run them over because they're so fucking stupid. Oh yeah, let's just play out in the fucking street with no fucking regard for the fact that there might be cars in the goddamn road. Imagine that. Cars actually use the road. Who would have guessed? When I was a goddamn kid, I was always taught that before you go in the goddamn street, you look both ways. And make sure that there's no cars going because, oh yeah, there are these things called cars that use the goddamn road. I swear to God, kids these days are so fucking stupid. So oblivious to everything because they're too busy looking down at their fucking phones. Such idiots. Kids these days are such idiots. They're so pathetic. Hate them. Hate them so much. But yeah, there's always like, well, not always, but sometimes they're, outside making noise and it fucking annoys me. I hate living next to a house that has children. Which is why when I get my own house someday, I want it to be in a somewhat secluded area so that way I don't have any immediate neighbors. Because fuck that. I've worked in a sports bar long enough to absolutely hate children. Yeah, let's bring my screaming 2-year-old into a restaurant. That's fair to the other people who are trying to go out and enjoy a nice meal. How much more fucking selfish could you be? That's why I've never understood people who fucking bring their screaming 2-year-old to a fucking restaurant. It's like, really? Unless my kid was at least 10 years old, I would probably not bring them to a restaurant for that exact reason. In fact, I'd probably keep them in a cage until they were at least 10 years old. Fuck that, right? I do not do children very well. No. That is a no-go for me. I've never been good with kids. I hate them. They piss me off. Because they're fucking stupid. Alright, anyway. I said I wasn't going to talk about negative stuff, and I ended up talking about negative stuff. I don't know. I got off on a tangent there. But what I actually wanted to talk about this time
is my favorite kind of restaurant. And my favorite kind of restaurant is a buffet. I fucking love buffets so much. Back when I was a kid, we had this buffet in our town called Old Country Buffet. I think it was a chain of restaurants, actually. I don't know if they still actually have any Old Country Buffet restaurants. But we used to go there a lot when I was a kid. Oh my god, it's fucking awesome. So many like different options to choose from as far as food and whatnot. And you can actually like get your own food so you can choose your own portions and shit. Which is part of what makes buffets so brilliant. You know, you can get your own food, you can choose your own portions, how much of, you know, each thing you want, all for one price. It's fucking awesome. You know? You can, like, get a bunch of shit, and then, you know, after you're done eating, you know, and you're full, you can still get a bunch more shit, and then just say, oh yeah, I want a to-go box. So then, boom, you got food for next day. You know, you can eat some leftovers and shit. It's brilliant. I remember as a kid when we were going to Old Country Buffet, I would always get chocolate milk, and then I would use my straw to like blow bubbles in the chocolate milk. That was a good time. I always fucking loved that as a kid. And I would always, the typical thing I would do is I would get, because they would always have mac and cheese, and then they would always have, they had some of the best mac and cheese too. Oh my god. It was orgasmic. So I'd always get the mac and cheese, and then they would always have these like pasta noodles, like the same kind of pasta noodles that that are typically used in spaghetti, like the long pasta noodles. So I would get some of those, and then get some mac and cheese, and mix the two together, and oh my god, again, just purely orgasmic, so good. And then after I was done, you know, after I had my fill of that, I would go and grab, like, because they had an ice cream machine where you could, like, pull the lever and put some ice cream in a bowl, and it was soft serve ice cream. I am such a sucker for soft serve ice cream. I love it so much. So good. And then they had, like, a bunch of different toppings and shit that you could put on top of it. A lot of the times I just did it plain, but sometimes I'd put, like, sprinkles on top of that shit. And I would grab, like, literally 5 or 8 bowls of that shit before I finally decided, alright, I've had enough ice cream. And, oh my god, it was so good. I just love buffets so much. I remember actually, too, when me, my stepbro, his sister, and my sister went to Cedar Point amusement park a couple times in Ohio. We would always go to this restaurant that was, you know, a buffet. Every time we were there, we would go to that one. It was awesome. And I always just have fond memories of that. I'm pretty sure once I remember going to this like Chinese buffet. It was fucking awesome. Again, they had like all kinds of different food there you could get and shit like that. Oh my god, so good. I just love buffets so much. It's been a long ass time since I've been to a buffet. I kind of miss it, to be honest. But yeah, I just fucking love buffets. They are fucking brilliant. Alright, anyway, that's really all I have to say. Like I said, I wanted to end things on a high note. I know I got off on a bit of a tangent at the beginning. But, you know, it's like, again, back to the whole kids thing, you know, it's like, I'm going to work, like, get your fucking kids out of the middle of the street, you retards. That's why I don't like our next door neighbors. Especially, again, the ones that have kids. Actually, the ones to the right, they're okay. They do yard work sometimes in the morning, which bugs me because they make noise when I'm trying to record goddamn videos for you guys. So that bugs me a little bit, but, I mean, they're alright. You know, they keep to themselves for the most part. The ones on the left, though, I do not like them. Don't like them at all. Them and their stupid, dumbass children. Ugh. God, kids are gross. You know, like, people say constantly, like, oh, look at that baby, it's so cute. I think babies are gross. Like, I know that probably makes me an asshole for saying that, but I'm being honest here. I think babies are gross. They honestly disgust me. Like, ugh. They scream, they yell, ugh, God, I fucking hate them. They shit their pants. You know, like, fuck that, dude. Kids are gross. That's why I hate it when, again, people bring their screaming 2-year-olds into a fucking restaurant. It's like, either find a babysitter or don't go out to eat. If you have, like, a baby. Or, you know, put it in a fucking cage while you're gone. It's not rocket science, people. Just saying. You know, if we can put birds and dogs in cages when we go out to eat, then why not a fucking human, you know? Just saying. Never understood people who do that. In my opinion, it's rude to the other customers who are, again, trying to sit down and enjoy a nice meal, and then, you know, to bring your screaming 2-year-old in there, again, when people are trying to enjoy a nice meal. Again, in my opinion, that's just a shitty thing to do. But, you know, what the hell do I know, right? I'm just some stupid kid playing video games. What the hell do I know about anything? But it is what it is, you know? Alright. Well, guys, that is going to do it for this for now. I'll be back in a little bit with some other stuff. I'm definitely looking forward to that other stuff I have planned for today. It's going to be very good. I think you guys will enjoy it. Well, some of you will enjoy it anyway. Some of you probably won't. Either way, I don't give a shit because I'm doing it anyway. Anyone who has a problem with that can suck my asshole. Alright. Well, guys, that is going to be it for this for now. So, as always, everyone, stay cool and rock on. This is Multistep, signing off.